What a great community of passionate people. So Ride TV is an equestrian lifestyle television network. We do English and Western, all breeds and disciplines. I think just the need for awareness is very evident here, and we want to help Ranch Readiness Day sort of be a thing that happens nationwide.
Our come out to Ranch Readiness Day this year, as we did last year too, for community involvement. We want to get the community involved on being prepared when something actually happens here in this county, whether it be a flood, whether it be an earthquake, whether it be a big fire. Trying to promote people and awareness.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and the
to all the action that we are just about ready to launch into, starting with Dr. Mike Payne, who is a vet at UC Davis, and he's also a career firefighter. So come on out, let's get the ball rolling.
Well, this is my third Ranch Readiness Day. It's a really unique opportunity for first responders. So, sheriff's departments, police departments, firefighters, volunteers for disaster rescue sort of stuff. It's a really unique opportunity for those people to come together in Sonoma County. Well, emergency happens to you, disaster happens to somebody else. So, this is all about going ahead and making sure you're prepared for your own emergency.
We're part of an effort for the community preparedness that the HALTER program is, put together, and so educating the public about a whole host of different things relative to that topic is why we're here. The disaster is a bigger emergency. Okay. It's a whole set of emergencies.
I was here last year. It was a good event. We're always trying to promote readiness. A lot of times, especially domestic animals, they have to depend on us for their care. So if they get in trouble, we want to be able to help them. And so I'm driven to help teach people how they can help their animals the best they can. It could be anything. The dog gets into some poison, there's a fire on the horizon. A disaster is where a lot of people are generally affected.
It's about translating that kind of knowledge of animals and that instinctiveness into procedures and training that is simple enough for people that have never been up close to an animal before, but also not too complex, so that we're turning them to stockmen overnight, because that's not going to happen. So firefighters and other emergency responders need to have basic knowledge and information, but they also need to have the resources to bring in to help to resolve these situations.
My current position is I work for Dr. John Madigan at the International Animal Welfare Training Institute, and we're involved in developing equipment, doing research, and training first responders and veterinary students in dealing with primarily large animal emergencies, but small animal issues as well. My definition is an emergency is an individual or small number of animals event. A disaster is a very large event that requires multi-agency response.
First thing I would tell anybody is know where you're going to go. If something happens right now, you have 2 dogs at home, know where you're going to go. That's what it is. If you have horses, know that the fairgrounds is probably going to be open for that. But knowing, pre-planning for this is the major thing. Emergency, most of the time, is at the local level. It can be some minor flooding or something like that. A disaster is going to be huge. It's going to hit the entire community.
One of the problems and the challenges that we have now in the internet and social media age is, yes, there are challenges with us having misinformation. Make sure that you go and if you're going to access the internet for information on what's going on, go to those valid sources that Brandy was mentioning before. Go to these sources of information that are going to be the credible, accredited sources of information.
You can also connect individuals in your community. Having a down the street group would be very good if an emergency happened and you needed to contact someone that was close by. So instead of just sharing and venting your concern and your heartbreak about what's going on via social media, it can really be used as a tool.
So we're talking about emotions, and would you drive over something like this to go get an animal? You come first, your team members, then your animals.
We had a student from Slovenia, is a Dutch veterinary student who's working with our Mexicans. So we're very much about getting the world to work together and learning from each other.
People that have an interest or have a vested interest or even a general interest, they can have their say, and we can use the skills and the knowledge and experience of people out there to build this community and to keep on learning. This is a journey that we're on. I've been on this journey for a number of years now, and it's not stopped yet.
The great thing about Readiness Day and about the HALTER Fund is it really is about making connections between livestock owners and volunteers and first responders to do an even better job. That's what this day is all about.